So now it's time for schlong. And today's schlong, we're going to kick it off with one of the daughters of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, who has decided to be an activist. She's the one
I
that
just
wears
cannot.
like the watermelon shirts, and she's
She's
just obnoxious.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And she claims to have like the long form of COVID, and she wears a mask absolutely everywhere. Which,
She's the one.
whatever, if she
She's the
wants to
one that's
wear it,
yeah. She's the one that's not the transgender, right?
right. So if she
Yeah.
wants to wear a mask, whatever, but she's basically demanding that everybody does. Here she is at like a city council meeting.
Hi, Violet Affleck, Los Angeles resident, first-time voter, I'm 18. I contracted a post-trial condition in 2019. I'm okay now, but I saw firsthand that medicine does not always have answers to the consequences of even minor viruses. The COVID-19 pandemic has thrown that into sharper relief. 1 in 10 infections leads to long COVID, which is a devastating neurological cardiovascular illness that can take away people's ability to work, move, see, and even think, stands to exacerbate our homelessness crisis, as well as the suffering of many people in our city. It hits communities of color, disabled people, elderly people, trans people, women, and anyone in a public-facing essential job the hardest. To confront the long COVID crisis, I demand mask availability, air filtration, and far UVC light in government facilities, including jails and detention centers, and mask mandates in county medical facilities. We must expand the availability of high-quality free tests and treatment, and most importantly, the county must oppose mask bans for any reason. They do not keep us safer. They make vulnerable members of our community less safe and make everyone less able to participate in Los Angeles together. Thank you.
She can't breathe.
I know. Did you hear that?
Breathe.
I know. She was like, oh my God.
My God.
Yeah, this is some terrible parenting. And I'm serious. It is. And then
Yeah.
she's scared to death. She's scared to death of her surroundings. She's scared to death of her world. She's got major mental problems, this chick. I mean,
with
it's like
a mask on, she looks just like her mom. Holy cow.
She looks just like her mom, period. Like without it
Yeah.
on. She looks just like her mom. She's a total doppelganger for her mother.
But these are the kids, you guys. They're
Yeah.
And the one on the right, the one that's now recently come out as a non-binary boy named Finn, that one, I swear it was J-Lo's daughter that screwed that kid up.
Yeah.
Like it's all contagious. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It's a social contagion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where if they see another one doing it, they're like, oh, wow, she's getting attention for that. Maybe I'll do it too. My life sucks. I'm the daughter of Ben Affleck. So, this guy's depressed all the time, walking around looking like, and if you see J-Lo's daughter, like I saw a picture of J-Lo's daughter in the back of a Jeep on a picture the other day. She looks absolutely miserable. Like these kids are miserable. Absolutely miserable. It's like what? And you look at this Violet, she's scared. She's just scared to live her life.
Yeah.
Like I would just be, if my kid was doing that, I'd be like, okay, we got to get her in some serious therapy. Like something is going on because everything is fine, And she's talking about how trans people are disproportionately affected by long COVID. What?
Maybe it's because there's already a mental issue there.
What? Yeah. What? Like what does somebody's sexuality have to do with that? Somebody's going to have to explain. You're going to have to explain that to me. I don't understand how that has anything to do with anything. Yeah. So anyways, I look at this and I think, okay, it's a sickness, but she's not the only one. There are a lot of other people.
Here's another example of someone else who's like in 2024, very masky, very, very masky.
It is 2024, friends. When we go to the doctor, we still wear our masks. And yes, I know I should be wearing a KN95, but I really can't breathe in those. I have a lot of difficulty. So this is the best that I can do. All right. But wear your masks, please. Like COVID's still at large. Please.
Ladies.
No, absolutely not.
They were wrecked.
This is the best stuff ever. This is Ruff Greens green powder. It's a nutritional supplement for dogs. You sprinkle it on their dry kibble and it brings it to life. This is put together by a naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black. He cares so much about dogs living their longest and healthiest lives. And that's why he formulated this. It's got all of the vitamins, minerals, probiotics, digestive enzymes, omega oils, 3, 6, and 9, antioxidants, and they also have delicious treats. Rough
They're
chews.
great. Yeah, my dogs love those.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
But I mean, the
Love
powder, if you're worried that your dog won't like it, I promise you, you just need to try it. And you can try it for free. You can try the free Jumpstart trial bag at ruffchicks.com, ruffchicks.com, or you can call 888-90-MY-DOG. 888-90-MY-DOG. And you can try a bag for free. I promise you that once you let your dogs have a taste, they're going to be sitting there, and when you try to feed them without it, they're just going to sit there and look at you like you have not put the dressing on my salad. What's going on? That's how much they love it. They get addicted to it. And if they're like my girls, for some reason, they lick their paws after they eat. I don't know why that is. Does anybody else's dog do that? I would be very curious.
One of ours does.
Really?
Astrid does. Yeah.
She licks the front of her feet.
Mhm.
What is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
It's actually really cute that they do that.
Yeah.
So this is like one of the benefits is that you get to have like this new cute little habit that your dog will form. So again, if you haven't tried it, try it. Why not try it for free? You can get that Jumpstart trial bag at ruffchicks.com, ruffchicks.com.
There are people who were completely wrecked by that whole thing, and they never recovered. They just didn't. They got so far deep down into all of that madness, and they just never crawled out of the hole. There's so many of them. I see a couple around where I live, which not many because I live in Texas. But if you go to Austin, there's a lot. There's a lot of people still wearing masks. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? Like walking around, like we'll go to swim meets and stuff that are in Austin, and you'll always see a couple there, like moms that'll come in, dads that'll come, and whole families. They'll force it on their kids that'll have masks on. And we're like, nobody else in here has are you okay? I mean, they've made their kids germaphobes. They've made them completely anxiety ridden over something that like these kids are affected for the rest of their lives, and it's a mental problem, and that's not okay.
It's not okay. This is the guy that has like those just real quick hits about various issues. He's hilarious. So here's what he says ladies should do if your date shows up in a mask.
If your date shows up wearing a mask in 2024, I think you both need to start seeing other men.
Totally. So true. I think that guy's name is Date Right Stuff on Instagram.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's so funny.
He is funny.
And then also, just because we hate Nicole Wallace so very much, there's a clip of her. This is an old clip where she had Cher on her show because Cher had like donated money to have like a mobile unit, like a van, have testing kits available or something like that. So this was in the height of COVID. And the amount of giddiness that Nicole Wallace has over Cher being on her show, first of all, is hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen Nicole Wallace's teeth until this video.
Oh my gosh.
But she's so smiley that it's almost demonic. And then they're talking about masks. And now granted, this was a couple years ago, but this was well after masks were like, people knew that you didn't really have to, they weren't doing anything.
A lot of us all knew even when it was at the height,
Right. At the very beginning, we were like, seriously,
what are we doing?
We're going to wear it until we sit at the table and then we're going to take it off. Okay. That's when you knew it was really stupid.
Exactly.
So, but watch Nicole's face because she is so delighted, you guys.
Do you believe in life after we're all vaccinated? Cher, the one and only Cher, they've launched a Cher Cares bus to help vaccinate and test as many people as possible. Joining us now, Grammy, Emmy, and Academy Award winning singer and icon Cher. How is your life? Are you feeling like life is back to normal for you?
Well, I still feel like I need to wear a mask when I go outside. I just have that feeling, and now with the India, yes, I just feel,
oh my God.
I've been vaccinated and all that, but I was a late vacciner. I just was like, oh, do I want to do this? And then I thought, well, you're just so stupid. You have to do this, And everybody that I know, I just took everybody that I knew and forced them.
And forced them.
Did you see Nicole's face?
I know. She was downright having a girl crush on her.
What in the world?
She's like, I have my pink mask too, Cher. Do you love me? Do you love me?
Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends.
Please love
Oh my
me.
God. Oh my
Yeah, it
God.
was really pathetic. Yeah, this is the thing. They will not stop. Some people will never ever stop. They'll wear them the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm.